going top. As you alluded to, if TF gets picked, it's because you can go even in pretty much any lane, maybe even get ahead. And then you're also just going to be ahead because of your passive, so... Not to mention all of his other great parts of his kit, obviously. So just because of that, it's a very safe and easy pick to get into your comp.
Yep.
You can go with a lot of different things. You can go for pick comps, you can go for hardcore.
Ooh, they're looking for Ghost here. There's the Destiny magical journey, but is able to click it before that gold card comes out. But Deft is following the Ignite, ticks down. Knockup comes through from Koshik as well, as it's a double kill for our first couple on the side of DRX.
We're able to get essentially just some free plates down. I think they got 3 in total from that play. Now they're engaging once again.
Is the Destiny. Tempered Fate just onto Pyoshik, as Canyon had successfully stolen away the red buff, but I believe he's going to donate it back again. Carrier takes down the kill, I believe, with a tick. Oh, nope, that's...
He's already...
His fist is already in the air.
It's already happening, so it comes in before the flash. But you do have a fight here, though.
All right, Barrel's tagged up. Stun comes down from the concussive blows as Chovy is behind the back of the pit. Carrier trying to get into position. Koshik doing the same thing. Steals it away with a casual smite. Gold card's in there. Showstopper into the backline for Nogari. Doesn't find all of the value with the face breaker as Deft. Trying to kite this one out. Wants to make it back to his team, but he's not going to be able to. Damwon just rolling over the team fight. They lose the Drake, but they kill 4 of DRX's members.
That was with that huge influx of gold. He was able to pick that up, and the Caulfield's Warhammer.
Yeah, 30.
Stacking Mountain Drakes here from Damwon, which is going to be really difficult for DRX to punch through. They already don't have a huge amount of damage in their lineup. Karma's not going to have much pen. TF is an specialty, so I do like it here in this game. Take out that 1 health turret on top of it all.
Teleport in here, as Doran does have flash available. Showmaker looking to try and get on top of him. Is the abduct going to land? No, Snare comes through as now Chovy with his own Destiny is looking for Nogari. And now in the Dragon Pit, 3 members of Damwon, and it feels like this is really not working out. The kick is very late, but we'll see whether it is actually going to work as Canyon falls to the damage of Deft, who is in a pretty decent position, but Carrier, you can't say the same thing for him. Wildcard's not doing enough damage, and Damwon just turned their attention over to Chovy, and Deft does not have the damage to take down this team. Chovy is able to get himself out, but Deft is not going to be so lucky, and Damwon wants...
just kind of get unpunished, like diving straight into the backline and doing nothing. Now they're going to go for the Baron here.
Yeah. It's not going to go down too quickly, and they don't have Canyon for the next little while, but there's no smite on the side of DRX. Chovy hasn't even bought it with his unsealed spellbook as the Baron going down low. It is taken by the Rend. Showmaker's very low. Nogari might be dying for his first time, but no, Magical Journey, one hell of a spell, and gets
the game. So
yeah,
just get right over the wall. And now Damwon are just opening this one wide open as they're pushing down multiple lanes.
Yeah, Showmaker takes the inner turret bottom side. There's a big minion wave stacking up top that Damwon might need to deal with. But DRX look like they have absolutely no answer for what Damwon's throwing out here. And I think what you were talking about with lack of damage is absolutely coming true. DRX not able to stand, but he has been flanking around and getting the work done on this Silas. Damwon are looking to take the last remaining inner turret. It'll be 6-0 in the turrets. DRX look a little bit lost.
Yeah, DRX took 0 turrets in this game. That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know how they didn't manage to do that with some of the lanes they had, but I mean, it doesn't even look like they've done a lot of damage to any of the turrets. It's all coming together, and it does make sense. And I think that DRX are going to have to stem the bleeding here. This might be one way.
Yep, 4 people versus 1 Lee Sin. I think we know how that one's going to work, and Chovy does find a very competent. Damwon not going to be too worried. Cleanse comes out from Ghost. That is going to be valuable. Showmaker moves on over. Remember, there is still... Okay, they'll take that inhibitor.
Does it really matter if they get Baron?
Well, DRX, you know that they love the Baron. Valdez, okay? Sometimes you just need to get it. There are so many people golden inside this Baron pit. Baron included. Inhibitor going to go down, and then Nogari should be able to teleport to get himself in here. The Baron is going to go over to DRX, so at least they're able to do that. But looks like we're just going for the end of the game, which is what's going to win it for you. Okay, Beryl buys so much time. And now Doran's going to do what he can to try and stop this. Koshik managed to get home, as now I think Damwon will not be able to take down the Nexus. So, Baron secured at the cost of 2 Nexus turrets, an inhibitor, and an inhibitor turret.
Yeah, that was Interesting trade. They might be able to get Showmaker on top of this too, which could net them a... Man, he is...
Oh yeah, Chovy's
so
actually
fast.
doing a lot of work here. He's got a Wit's End. That is super cool. And now has Beryl here on... Canyon here.
Away take Mountain Drake. But instead, they were like, maybe we can end the game. Drake themselves.
The longest range card ever. As they went from 0 turrets to 3. Most of them being here in this mid lane is all right. We got Carrier looking for Ghost. Tempered Fate is going to be the answer though. Carrier still underneath this turret, playing very aggressively. But it feels like DRX have found something, and they found damage that they did not have for this entire game. Inhibitor turret to go down, and I think finally Def has some of those stacks that we talk about so often. It was not there earlier on, but now DRX are pushing in for a win. Showmaker is dead for another 40 seconds. Oh, okay, we're gonna go for a base race as Canyon might just fall down here. Beryl in a lot of trouble. Dawning Shadow comes in. Nexus is exposed, but Nogari's trying to fight it, and DRX take it in a last-minute base race. This was looking like someone. And it's getting Silas here from Chovy.
I don't know why Silas has gone up so much in priority. I can understand.
And Ghost is pretty low, actually.
Canyon's just not leaving this jungle. He's like, everything is mine. Is he really going to green for that
fight? Is going to come in. Flash has to come out, as maybe they've caught on to Chovy. But the value of this Braum is so high. First Blood goes over to Chovy on his Silas. That's going to save him so much. As finally, Showmaker's going to be able to grab a kill, but I think it's the sacrifice of his life. He's trying to get out, grabs another flash, and I actually think that that's it. Showmaker's going to be able to make it to safety. So, Two tries to dive, but Showmaker's going to come in here looking for more. DRX are just going to back the heck away from this lane. And oh no, Pioshik probably pretty unfortunate timing here. Silas is still in the mid lane. Ignite to go down. Bubble's going to land. As, Pioshik's just dead. I don't know why he was sticking around. Def trying to get some damage in here. Onslaught doing some work, but not quite enough as Chovy gets on in. Beryl gonna find the Silas. Carrier moving on over as well. The Lee Sin throws his life away, but maybe it's in the benefit of his team, and it is. Cue the Yakety Sax, Valdez. This game is going to hell in a handbasket.
Volibear to Fed. I mean, he's kind of just be sitting there as another engage.
Yep, Pioshik. Perry's going to land that Winter's Bite, throws down the ulti, is now Beryl trying to mitigate some of this damage. And the AoE is just huge coming out from Damwon. Pioshik having to leave, Carrier has to flash, and Chovy off to the side. Picks himself up a man drop, and we'll see whether he does come in with it, but Deft is just taken down. Ghost's going to be able to lock that one up, and Pioshik's going to flash, but I have a feeling that this burn damage is going to be enough.
We're just waiting. Okay.
Okay, Arrow right underneath the turret. There's the man drop. Immediate exhaust onto Beryl. As Deft is wondering what he's actually supposed to do here, as Carrier does do a fair bit of damage. Deft with his Severum trying to get the work done, should be able to get it. As the flash forward, Beryl, 1 versus 2, takes down the Aphelios, and now Chovy misses the arrow, misses the abduct. I want out of here, Valdez. This is not what I signed up for. As now he's just getting kited. You did not want to hit that one, Chovy, as he flashes in. No, dear. That's a yikesy play as Doran now gets a flashback underneath his turret, but Canyon's still going to be able to put him down. Pioshik up here 1 versus 2 now, has himself a turret, but he's still going to go down, and Damwon are going to win this game.
It is just play after play after play. We don't talk very often about Ghosts here on Damwon's team, but he just made Chovy look silly in that exchange down in the bottom lane. And also, don't forget about Beryl.
In this particular game. All right, in goes Chovy, looking for Ghost here, wanting to get some revenge. I don't know whether he's going to be able to, as this man drops a plenty. And Ghost is now safe. Carrier very, very low as Nogari trying to flash his way out. Deft is doing a lot of damage, but Doran now might be the savior of his team. 2 kills for the top laner of DRX. And Showmaker trying to pick up the stragglers, will find himself.
Of the relatively low range from the side of DRX. I mean, Aphelios can only do so much. And the amount of poke that they're able to throw out and just, well, here we go.
In goes Doran, just takes the front door as Beryl survives for so damn long. But Doran is going to go golden, trying to keep himself up. Chovy as well. But they just lose the cannon. They lose the Silas. Now Deft has to flash. The Q was very close from Canyon, but he's still on the chase. As now Showmaker will find his double kill. And Nogari's there as well. This is the dumb one we were expecting to see. This should be the result in a 2-0, right? But We'll be going to a game 3 as Showmaker picks up yet another one, and he's feeling himself. Be up in 10 seconds time. Yeah, Felios is absolutely not going to be in the right position, though, as okay, now they may have found Showmaker, looking for Ghost now as they immediately change their minds. Chovy picks himself up a kick. Will he be able to grab the kill? Yes, they do manage to take down the Ashe, but Deft can't even get to this fight. Doesn't really matter, though. They've won it. 2 for 1 at the moment, as Showmaker decides to just jump on in to see what's going on, discovers that he doesn't want to do it again. He's picked up a Super Soaker. The Paddle Star not going to quite land as DRX, they don't exactly have high health bars. The Deft is very healthy, and there is no Dom 180 carry left on this map, as they really want to deny this Infernal Soul. Teleport to come forward from the Silas. Chovy will be back up to full health. Nogri, the same situation. Showmaker from over the wall doesn't find the trouble bubble. This barrel gets taken down extremely low. The Dragon's actually helping out as Showmaker gets rid of the Trundle, so there are no smites for this particular fight. Moonlight Vigil goes absolutely wide. Nogri flashes forward. Triple kill instantly. I thought they nerfed the AoE on the Paddle Star. It doesn't matter, as Chovy wants to fight Nogri as best he can, but Showmaker's still looming, and Doran going to be blocked off from trying to help out his mid laner. And Arrow sails by majestically as Chovy's going to go golden and then have a bit of a gray screen. No, actually able to survive for the minute as Doran comes in, gets lit on fire, and runs away. This game is super weird, Valdez. Is the Sky Strike not going to quite be enough, as thankfully there is an abscond. And okay, here's the Infernal Soul. And there was a lot of fun stuff that happened, but now it's Infernal Soul and Zoe combined, certainly doing a lot of work. As DRX now having to contend with all of this pressure from Damwon. Baron's going to be up in 2 minutes' time, as we have a field day. As the arrow is going to be avoided, Canyon tries to get in there, but not able to find a kick that he really wanted. Doran gets on top of Showmaker. Ghost is going to be missed by that Moonlight Vigil. It's 1 for 1 thus far, as the Aphelios is at least still alive, but he's going to be put to sleep. He's a bit tired as the Sky Strike comes in, almost kills him outright. As now Chovy, he grabbed himself an arrow and he throws it back to its maker. He's going to send Ghost to the death chain. Really wants to be starting off a team fight and not waiting in a side lane, as Villa is going to go up. Ulti comes down. Beryl is actually going to avoid it, but has to walk back into DRX. Deft finds himself a Caitlyn. And Pioshik is just dead. Ghost has a lot of arrows to come out of that bow when you press your Q button. Now Beryl's going to go back home, has himself the ulti as well.
Bottom lane. They're going to have to deal with that, as Showmaker is just harassing Chovy through the jungle, who just has to run away with his tail between his legs. Not able.
As Bubble, once again, not going to find the target. Oh, the arrow comes in right as the Dragon is falling down. This should be the last team fight, as Pioshik is tanking for quite a long time. Subjugate onto the Volibear is very valuable, but not valuable enough, as you can see. As in goes Doran, he's looking to get onto Ghost, but Ghost just walks right past him.
He killed
and now, yeah, Chovy's in a whole host of trouble. Showmaker is going to fall. But the man drop comes in. Beryl, taken down by the Chain Lash. All right, Chovy needs a bit more respect than that, my friend. But it should be that with just one Silas, they're not going to be able to hold on. There's a big angry bear smacking down your house. This inhibitor at least is going to go. Another minion wave is taxiing in. They have Ghost still here. Showmaker and Beryl are dead. 1 versus 3 here for Chovy. Can he defend? 7 seconds on Pioshik, 9 on Deft, as they've taken down the first Nexus turret. Chovy down to about half. Kingslayer does do a lot of work, as his Zhonya's is in. And now Deft's going to turn up, but they're looking to try and race this one down. And it's going to work out here, so we have an
obvious alongside of TF as well. It's really good, and we're so surprised that they banned Renekton over Camille.
You'd be
in this
super
scenario
psyched.
on 1 3 on 2. But it is TF, so this is kind of dangerous for DRX. I think it's kind of obvious this is happening too.
Yeah, Hextech Ultimatum going to be available as well, so a lot of funny business here for Nogri, as Pioshik is well and truly dead, and they're not going to be able to get a kill back. Showmaker just flashes himself out, and that's what we call a whoopsie here in the business.
Yeah, it did feel very forced from DRX. You know, you were talking about Pioshik's not quite level 6. The dive was not super clean. Now they're trying to get on top of Doran here with a TP.
Yep, teleport is going to come through. Gold card.
Toby's running away.
Yeah, Showmaker holds onto a great sidestep there from Doran, as Nogri wants to try and get himself something, but it is just Lee Sin walking into turret range and dying, which is a bit of a problem. Is going to make it a 1-for-1 in the end, but still overall a victory for Damwon.
Yeah, for sure they're able to run them down that lane. At the end of the day, Nuguri is able to...
DRX are going to be pushed out for the minute. As okay, Chovy looking for it, does find the Empress Divide over the wall. Showmaker should be dead here. Carrier could be in trouble, but the Devourer is brilliant. Onto Chovy, who flashes out of the way of the Solar Flare, and now Beryl could be in trouble. There's a Moonlight Vigil that lands. Thank you very much, Def, for showing that that can happen. This wave is going to head towards this turret, and DRX finds it. Canyon started it up. Showmaker is back down here. A lot of vision available here for DRX. As Carrier's on a bit of a walk. There's the kick flash. Carrier could be in trouble. Can eat the gray health though, as now they're turning it onto Canyon. In goes Doran, finds the Cyclone, gets a really nice knock-up as Carrier's still saving the rest of his team on like no health right now. And that's in fact the case of everyone on DRX. Def now gets himself out of this brush. Severum doing so much work. The flash forward from Def, and Calibrum at exactly the right time and nails the Q. And now Beryl at about 0. Carrier pops the stopwatch wildcards. Not quite enough. And there are just no health bars on anyone. Another Zenith Blade is going to go wide. This could just be a pentakill for Nuguri. Finds one, finds two. Showmaker's still walking behind turrets. DRX still have a slight man advantage as all that shield came in at exactly the right time for Pyosik. Again, the yakety sack Valdez, but it's exciting.
I don't know, Nuguri. This looks dangerous.
Take us through it, Valdez.
Well, actually we have a fight here. Doran's just gonna die.
Never mind, I was like settling back, ready for that one, as there's a kickback onto Chovy, who's now finding himself in a pretty rough scenario, but Sand Soldier's come up, and now he's looking for the fight. There's the Emperor's Divide, lands onto 2, but he's dead. And Damwon are going to be able to grab the 2-for-1 special that's available on Summoner's Rift here today. Another Moonlight Vigil is going to go completely wide. Beryl should be going down, but no. Fate's Call comes in. Solar Flare lands onto Carrier. Beryl's in a bit of trouble. Ghost taking a lot of damage as well as Deft. Should be able to get a double kill underneath this turret, but another Q is going to go wide. Now Pyosik sitting on about 200 health, wanting to try and get one. Noguri's dead on the top side. Take it away.
Here comes Showmaker.
Yep,
Dogs down after going for that play, as here comes again.
Yep, and the Destiny is going to be the follow-up there as well. So revenge onto Doran is likely to occur right here. And yeah, I don't think there's going to be anywhere he can go. There's only so many decoys he can have. Nimbus Strike was pretty good there, just to make sure that they had to take as much time as possible, and DRX utilize it to take their first Drake of the game. Infernal Soul once. All right. That'll do it.
Yeah, just not respecting the range with the flash that the Wukong can get on top of you, as there was another kill.
Is that once again Wukong underneath the turret? That is a big deal. Noguri waiting off to the side, looking for the flanking play, as the first Infernal Drake has been started here by Canyon, and it looks like DRX is struggling to find their way in to this fight. Half health on the Dragon. Sand Soldiers being set up. Q lands onto Pyosik. As DRX, they want to make this a 50-50 as Canyon gets a great kick into the backline. Good Devour comes out. Deft is going to be safe for the moment. As there's the Emperor's Divide. Chovy trying to find one back. The Drake is taken by Damwon, but there's only a 1-for-2 so far in favor of DRX. Noguri trying to fight against 3 people. Pyosik in trouble. Noguri gets underneath this turret. Technically, it is a fight win for DRX, but that Drake is so big for Damwon.
You know, there's very many ways to say it, and he's just going to take a free turret here. And the clock is ticking. We do have the Infernal Drake. Let's see how this one does go, as Beryl's going to get caught.
Yeah, possibly caught out of position. There's the Emperor's Divide that they're going to invest very early on in this fight. Good Zenith Blade to try and get him out, but it's not going to be enough, as now Showmaker throws down the exhaust onto Pyosik. He's trying to barrel towards this Twisted Fate. Def now with the onslaught, picks up.
Force the issue in the bottom side.
Well, we're going to zoom all the way out. We're watching Ghost make his way back from base. That's why DRX have started this. Teleport to come through from Noguri. And DRX just wanted to get that cooldown if they could. Showmaker, oh, the flash out from Beryl. Looks like they may have thought that they've caught him here, but Canyon's going to jump in. There's the kickback onto Deft, but Chovy just deletes the Lee Sin. Fate's Call here from Ghost. Can they get enough sticks into the members of DRX? Feels like they're just too tanky at the minute, though, and the Cyclone is good. Onto Showmaker. Noguri picks off the Tahm Kench. Deft still alive for the minute. Beryl trying to come back in. Deft taken out by the Camille. Can she just win this fight on her own? Is this a 1 versus 3 pentakill? It could potentially be. Right now, as the flash comes out, not going to find the stun. And Nogri, that was the one mistake you couldn't make, my friend. And DRX are going to be able to grab the ace. And at least the outer turret in mid lane, but maybe just the back.
Afterwards, and it was a 5v5. This is where DRX, we were talking about, this is where they are going to have a much better time against. Was a mistake in the end.
Well, the Baron now on DRX, Deft very far forward. Empress Divide from Chovy into the back line. He is going to die, but he grabs 2 for his trouble. And Deft is doing so much damage. Comes out of the death chamber and is able to pick up the mantle that Chovy put down. I love that. Going for that aggressive play, understanding that you can make it worth your while. And DRX continue pushing forward already. 2.5k is the Baron power play. Nogri still is very scary. Canyon looking for a cheeky little kick, but doesn't have it available just yet. Does have flash, so when Dragon Rage is back off cooldown, it is going to be very scary, but Damwon just don't feel like they're capable of getting in here. And Nogri, well, he's decided that he wants to, but there's just too much CC. Goes into that GA very, very easily. You can see Canyon and Showmaker, they're just standing off to the side saying, man, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, and they're just going to try to go for the ends here. I don't know about that, Carrier.
That was an odd move, but he's still alive, baiting them with that gray health, and now it's time for 200 years. We thought we were going to see it in the last game, but we had to wait a little while. Don't know how many years that was, but we're not waiting too much longer for the end of this game. Showmaker wants to work some magic, but he's not going to be able to, and DRX redeem themselves.